Namaste everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Sangeeta, Pranayama series number 3. Today we will be practicing Kapalbhati Pranayam together. Let's understand what Pranayama is first. Okay. So Pranayama comes from the two words together from Sanskrit, Prana and Ayama. For those who are joining me today, I have already explained this in my first video. But prana in Sanskrit means the life force, the very life force. It's everywhere. Without prana, nothing exists. So it's that very life in us. That's prana. It's not just the breath. But the easiest translation in English for prana is the breath. So prana, let's just call it the breath for now. And ayama is stretching or expanding the prana. So in pranayama, what we do is learn to expand our breath. So breath is the most important thing we have got. As long as we are alive, we breathe, right? And most of the time we breathe in a hurry. We don't even notice we are breathing. It's such an important thing in our life, and we don't even notice it. So we just breathe, and most of the time we can tell from our breath how our mental condition is. So breath is the bridge between body and the mind. So just using some simple techniques to control or learn to expand our breath, we can benefit our body, make it more healthier, and even live longer. Those are the research studies that has proven recently. Okay. It's not the food, it's not the diet, it's the breath, it's how we breathe. It makes us live longer and healthier. So let's learn to breathe properly. Okay. These simple practices of pranayama actually has so many benefits. It strengthens our body, it strengthens our lungs, it expands and makes the lungs capacity bigger. What that means is most of the times when we breathe, we don't even use so much of our breathing capacity for lungs power, So lungs has this anatomy and there's so many grooves in it. Okay? So when we do pranayama, what we do is we train our lungs to expand fully, to fill them in with the oxygen completely. We learn to use them at their full capacity, and that's what our body is meant for. That's what they are meant for. But we just breathe. We take the breath so for granted that we forget that we are even breathing. Okay. So in this pranayama series, what I'm trying to do is just bring the attention to the breath right now. Simple techniques, but very beneficial. So everybody who can breathe, they can do this, but just be careful with your own conditions. Okay. So the different techniques that I'm going through with different videos, and you'll see in my channel. This is third one. First one we did the Anulom Vilom, which is the alternate nostril breathing that clears and balances your both channels of the left and right body, the left and right sides of our body and the brain that connects to each brain. I explained it more in my first video. So we cleansed that. Okay. The second one we did the Bhramari Pranayam. That was like we breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth, making a humming sound, which is like a sound breathing, sound healing for our body. Today I'm showing you Kapalbhati Pranayam. Kapalbhati is again made with the two words together. It's also known as fire breathing in Western world. So fire, why do we call it fire breathing? Let me explain to you what Kapalbhati means in Sanskrit. Kapal is the forehead, literally, and Bhati is the furnace. Okay? So literally it means that putting your forehead on fire. Now how does breathing through the nose put the forehead on fire, right? But That's what it does. So what we do in this breath, now there are certain people who have to be careful doing this breath because it can make your head lighter. You know, you can feel a little lightheadedness. So if you have low blood pressure, high blood pressure issues, I would avoid doing it. I just do it very slowly and then you find out for yourself how you're feeling. If you have vertigo, this is not to be done in a very fast way. You know, you can do it gently. Okay, I'll also show you a very gentle version and a fast version and fierce version. Okay, there are always modifications in yoga. So let's begin our Kapalbhati Pranayam, the fire breathing. You sit up nice and straight. If you can't sit down on the floor, you can sit on a chair. Just make sure your both feet are touching the ground and your spine is erect. Okay, your upper body is nice and straight. So once you, I'm going to lead you through as if you're sitting on the floor in crisscross. You can also sit in Ardha Padmasana. What it does is pushes your heel into your groin area and like almost kind of locks the bottom energy. What we do in this pranayam, why we sit like this, is that we, the bottom of our body, we kind of lock it. You know, we lock our energy from the Muladhara chakra and up. So Muladhara chakra is on the bottom of your spine. So it has to do with your spine, your energy, right? I call a spine our highway of prana. That's where the prana moves upwards. So that's what our goal is. We move prana upwards to feel that bliss, to even clear, you know, the spine is where the prana flows from everywhere to everywhere in our body. So we focus on our spine. If the spine is clear, our chakras are open, then our body benefits a lot more. Our body has many different chakras, many different little chakras are nothing but the points where the nerves meet each other. So if they are open and clear, you know, of the obstacles, then prana flows freely in our body. And that's the purpose of doing asanas, poses in yoga practice. So we make our body so free of obstacles, so the prana or the breath or the life force can flow evenly to all the areas, all the little hidden parts of our body that we don't usually get to. Okay, so here we go. You can sit either in Ardha Padmasana or Sukhasana, crisscross simply. I'll just show you a simple way today. Just push your hips down. You can sit on a pillow. I have pillow underneath my hips. So what it does, it raises my hips up. I can sit in this position for a really long time and having cushion underneath. Okay. So whatever feels comfortable to you, you're going to just press your knees downwards a little bit. We're not doing a very hard practice, just press them a little bit downwards and then relax them. Relax your hips, straighten your spine. Okay, we're not going to straighten like this, but just keep it in the center. Not curving it like this, not being like this, but just in the center where it can be straight. Okay, and then keep pushing your crown chakra upwards. So you can imagine the spine being erect like this. Okay, it's like a building block for each vertebrae. So you can feel it erect and straightening and stretching upwards. And then relax your arms in Dhyana Mudra. Putting your wrist, palm facing upwards, let your fingers curl. Why we do that is because if we are trying to keep our fingers straight, our attention is going to be there. So we're not doing anything with the rest of the body. We're just leaving it alone like this. Tuck your chin down just a little bit. We're not doing the bandha, means we're not doing the chin lock. We're just pushing it down just a tiny bit And then I'll ask you to roll your tongue upward. So the tip of the tongue touches the top of your mouth. Again, we're not putting a lot of force into this, just gently. We're not putting it all the way back, but just a tiny touch on top. What it does is, it protects the prana it kind of helps prana to stay inward, not losing it out. And then you can gently seal your lips. Relax your face. Gentle smile can help. Close your eyelids very gently. And before you do that, put your eyeballs in between your eyebrows. So on your Agna chakra, between your eyebrows, on your third eye chakra right there. Okay? Try to focus, keep that there the whole time. So what we do in Kapalbhati is, before you get into that, just watch me first. What we do in Kapalbhati is push the exhalation. Exhalation is more important in pranayama than inhalation, always. So we push the bottom of our belly down like that, and we inhale gently through the both nostrils, deep inhale, and then push the bottom of our belly muscles all the way into the spine with a little force, little gentle force, and breathe out all at once, okay? So it might sound just something like that. So I'm just gently pushing the belly in. So what happens is, when you have, I always give this example of the hose, water hose. Okay, if you have something stuck in the water hose, the water doesn't flow through, right? So when we just push it through, just forcefully the water out, then we can clear the water hose. That's what we're trying to do with our spine. We're trying to clear the ways so the prana can move up. So watch me do that. Usually it's done 1 per second. That's a good speed. If you can maintain that, the rhythm is important. Okay? That makes your body used to it. So maybe in the first, your body might reject this idea because it's something new. Anything new we give it to our body, it has that reaction, right? But if you do this every day, little by little, the practice builds up, and practice in all its coming, like Patabi Joy said that, right? So take a deep breath in. Let's do it together now. Now if you like, you can also put one hand underneath on this bottom of the belly. I have my hand below my navel, okay? And just, you can feel hands going up and down. That will help you if you're a beginner. Don't have to do this, but just do what you feel is right for your body. So I have my shoulders straight, nice and relaxed, arms relaxed. I'm breathing in through my nose, deep breath in and out at once through the nose. Now your nose, both nostrils have to be clear for that. If you have sinus or blocked nostrils, this is something to be considered. Now we try to do this as gently as we can, okay? Not jerking the whole body, like we're not doing that. So we do it very gentle and just let this area be affected, not the whole body. Now we're not trying to give a shock to our body, okay? That's very important to understand. So it's very important that we understand what we're doing. So we're just gently pushing the lower muscles of the lower abdominal muscles in, and that makes the breath out, exhale. And then we breathe in normal through the nostril, and then we do it again. So if you're a beginner, allow to stop and pause. Okay, allow yourself to pause. So you do about 10 of these and then pause, and then do another set of 10. So what will happen, maybe if you're a beginner, you never did it, your throat might start to get stuck because it's trying to clear, right? So remember that example of the water hose. Suddenly you put if the water suddenly starts coming out, it doesn't come out smoothly at first. It comes in installments. So that might happen. You might have a little cough, you might have sneeze, and that's okay. Let that all come out. Okay? Then you get right back to it. So try to make it duration longer and longer each time you get to it. It will get easier and easier, promise. So let's try and do it another set of 10. And then pause. Breathe normal. Allow what you just did to work on your body, okay? So I'm already feeling that slowly the energy moving upwards and to my head. When you allow yourself to pause, you will feel that, you notice that. The energy moving upwards to my forehead. Now it's up to you. If you do this pranayama a little faster, you will feel that energy rushing up to your forehead even faster, and you feel so much lightheadedness, bliss, and even see the light, with your closed eyes. Your inside is always lightened up. So why we should do this pranayama? Number one, it cleanses and opens up our ducts, right? Air ducts. So it cleans our chakras, it moves our prana flow, helps it flow easy in and out. That's number one. Then two, it massages our inner organs. When we push the belly in, it gently massages the inner organs and it cleanses and it stimulates all these parts of the body. Okay, so it starts to work properly. It kind of renews their energy. That's very important. Number three, it also strengthens the muscles on our lower back area. Okay, so if you have a lower back issues, that these muscles are weaker and you want them to be strengthened, this is a good pranayama. It builds up heat. So maybe not a good idea to do it in Arizona heat when the temperatures are like 40 degrees, but it's good to do in the morning, and then there are other pranayamas you can do right after that. I will be showing that in the next week. It also burns your fat when you do this. So it also helps you release this fat. It kind of melts the fat down here, and you can make your belly a little fit doing this pranayama alone. Okay? So again, you're not supposed to do this if you are, I don't think I mentioned that, but if you're not supposed to do this if you're pregnant, I might do very gentle, or just take your doctor's advice on that. If you have a bad menstrual issues, this pranayama to be avoided. If you have, or even just in the menstrual, please don't do this. If you have surgery or any kind of restrictions by your doctors, please don't do this. If you have a high blood pressure, I would do it very gently, like this, and in a longer intervals. If you have low blood pressure, the same way. So just do it for yourself, see it for yourself, and if it feels okay, then only you do it. It's very important that you take care of your own body and you understand what your body is telling you. Okay? Please listen to that, not me. But everybody else who can do it, this is a great pranayama to build your energy up. Okay? So I'll show you just the last one, that if you are very healthy, to do a little bit faster. Okay? So sitting up nice and straight, a little bit of an advanced one. Always pause and let your body breathe as it wants to breathe, just to feel the effect of it. Just let the magic work throughout your body. Allow that. You don't just finish the pranayama and get up and go do your stuff. Okay? So allow it to sit. Allow yourself to feel. Then you'll be feeling the lightheadedness, the nice, icy feel, the light, bright light. So if you can do this, like slowly, you can increase. You can start with the 10 and then pause, then another set of 10, then pause, maybe 3 sets of 10, and then, that's enough. Then you can keep increasing that, maybe 20, then pause, then 20, then pause. So if you can do 60, per minute, that's wonderful. You can slowly increase your practice up to 5 to 10 minutes a day, and then you'll see the benefits of it. Okay, you will feel very clear-headed, you'll feel very energetic, and you'll feel happiness and bliss that will stay with you throughout the day. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're doing very well in these tough times. You're staying healthy and you're breathing. Keep breathing, and namaste.